Hello everyone, thank you for stopping on my channel. So in the previous video we worked on quotations and we got an error here on the edit quotation. And if this is the error that we got, and if you look at the quotations, the purchases, you can see that whenever we go to the edit page, and you can see that we cannot edit purchases as well. So maybe this is because whenever you made a quotation or made a purchase, you cannot alter them. So maybe that's the reason. And also, if you look at the code, the show page is also not working right. So we are going to we do need, right, the show page, because we do have that in the purchases. So we are going to do the same for the show. So we are going to find the quotation and then show it, just like we are showing the what is it called, the purchase. So when we click on this, it's going to call that this endpoint. Since we are using the resource controller, that's why we can get the this user um, quotation and return it to this view. Let's see if we have this view. Let's go to edit. Okay, we do have show, but we don't have any code in it. I'm going to remove the edit since we don't need it. We are not going to use it. If you want to create it, then definitely you can customize it as needed. But here, so let's go to the show page, and we are going to copy the purchase into this. So it's gonna look pretty much the same like that one. If we look at the show, we have information about purchase details. Let's see how does that looks like in the browser, and we will customize that as needed. You can see this is the show page, purchase info, supplies, etc., and then the products. And we can add products from here as well, right? So we are going to make use of this show purchase view and integrate that into our quotations. So let's start from the beginning. This is going to be quotation details, and then we have the edit button. But on the purchase, the edit button is not working. Maybe this is also something that can be worked on, but our goal is to implement this system. You can see this is the create quotation, so that we worked on before, and we can search product and then add it to the query and calculate everything and put it right here. So the detail quotations, and then since we're not gonna add this, so let's just remove this. Let's have a look at the quotations table. Okay, we have that reprints, then we have customer, then text percentage. Okay, so we made these changes, and let me refresh the page. Okay, so you can see it's gonna look like this. I added the basic detail at the top with the note, and then we will list all the products, and after that we will show the other details, including all the things that were available here in the quotation model. You can see, and here this thing seems to be, we can put the percentage to the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and search for the percentage and move it to here. Okay, so that's looking good, and let's go to quotations again. Let's view it. This one is currently in pending, right? So I think we should add an approve button so that user can complete it as well. Approve or edit button. What is it called? Complete button. Complete quotation button. Copilot is going to create it for me. Okay, if the status is 0, then show this button. It's gonna send request to this endpoint. Let's create that endpoint. Let's go to quotation controller and complete quotation method. Spelling is not correct, but Copilot can understand it. You can see. Okay, status should be manually set to. Do we have any enum for the status? Status seems to be an integer, so we are gonna set it to 1. It will make that completed, and save it and return back. Okay, and complete quotation. The method that we are calling here is complete. So let's refresh the page and see how it looks like. Okay, the button is not unable to see the button, so let's check the logic. Here, when the status is 1, I'm considering that completed, otherwise in pending. And when the status is 0, seems like the status is something else. So let's dd that and see what we have in there. Okay, name is pending and value is 0. So can I call the name? Okay, I can call it. Okay, so we have to check the value. If the status value is this, then do that. And here we are going to be calling the UUID definitely and submitting the form with the port request. And here when showing the status, where is it, we should check the value here as well. If value is 1, then it's completed, otherwise it's not completed. Okay, complete quotations dot complete is not defined. We are using resource controller. Can we add custom stuff into it? If we can't, then let's define a custom route for that. Quotation accepting port request and slash complete slash UUID name is gonna be quotations dot complete, and let's try again. Okay, seems like we cannot do something like this. So one thing we can possibly do is use the update method. Since we don't have defined any update method, so we can make use of that method to update the status. So let's do that. I'm gonna go to quotation controller and move the complete logic from this method, and let's remove this method as well since we don't need it. Or let's just update this to update and request dollar request, and then update that. We can remove this method. Let's try that request. Okay, now we have the complete button, so let's just adjust the styling. Okay, so now we have the complete quotation, and let's click on it. Let's see what it does. It should redirect us back to the index page. Okay, so you can see the quotation has been completed, and now the status is set to send. So that is about the quotations page. We made it for multi-user, meaning multiple user can join this, and meaning they can create their own quotations and set the status to anything they want. Of course, we have the sent and pending, I guess, or completed. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video where we will work on some other features of this application. Thank you.